Hello friends, and welcome to Golden Tee Golf.
Hey. I don't know if you hear us. We're going to do a little audio check. Hi, Dennis. Hunchi, I hear me already over here? All right. Hit the button, though, so I can hear the game sound, please.
Welcome to Golden Tee. Let's spin a game or two.
Yeah, fire. Fire. Let that be fire. Yeah, fire. All right. Dennis, we're going to start on the right or the left?
We're going to Bahia.
Hunchi says Bahia.
Bahia.
I call it Diarrhea. Bahia.
Oh.
It's check-in time.
See, Dennis, he's just right on time. And see all the gas money we save you?
So I was listening to some of the tournament announcing at the Sussex Bowl, and they were talking about how some of these guys in the tournament have never played in a tournament before, but they have home editions, and they're used to just going really fast through their games, like Dennis or Siv. And then when they get into a tournament, they get cranky because it takes so long. And so one of the announcers was like, guys, if I give you a piece of advice, it's play with some friends once in a while, invite some people over, go to a bar and play, make it a multiplayer, then you have to go slow, and you know what it's like in a tournament. And I was thinking, Heisenberg and I already do that.
Yeah,
We're tournament ready.
And I'm tournament ready. It throws me off too. When I stand at the machine all by myself, I usually can find more consistency. Usually, not always, obviously. And my consistency's still not good enough. So, all right. Hopefully, Dennis will get into our game. This is our first game of the day. We've spent the day rearranging the arcade. The pinball machine has been moved to another location. Arcade machines have been moved to new walls. And we're preparing for a new couch.
And we moved the golden tee closer to the TV.
Even closer. We're inside of it, Dennis.
Yeah.
Golfer 2.
You said it earlier.
Golfer 1 to strike the ball.
Just like, not, I mean, we're not talking, we moved a lot closer. Less than a foot.
Well, how about that? Golfer 2, now on tee. Golfer 1.
It's definitely going to be an adjustment to my eyes. It's really big.
Just use one eye and it'll be half as big.
Is he in here?
Who? Oh, I don't see him, but that doesn't mean anything yet. We figured out though last night we have contest numbers. Either way, we figured it out. It works. It's just cooler to see Mr. Almost.
It's golfer 2
on the list. So it looks like they're almost wrapping up. I've been listening to we've been working in here and I've been listening to the tournament stuff all day. Off and on.
That just kept going.
Dennis, did I tell you? I probably did. This is one of my new small little toys, but my golden tee machine is now voice activated. It goes on and off with Mr. G, with the assistant, which I say is the solution for all those forum posts from new owners saying, should I turn my machine off or do I leave it on? And then the whole thing starts where you get the crew of people who are for leaving it on all the time, and then you get the people like Skipper saying it has an on off button for a reason. And really, I don't know, it's just being lazy sometimes to go and flip the switch. So anyway, I recommend one smart switch. It probably costs you $7 or something. Get two for $14. Anyway, almost everything in here can now be voice activated. It works seamlessly. It's very cool. Anyway, I can be lazy now when I don't go over and turn off the stream light right after we play. And I'm sitting there going, I don't want to go all the way over there and turn it off. Now I can be lazy and just say it. I know, it's exciting stuff. That's my life now. I have no good options here. This is all crappy. Like this. Who picked this? Oh, Hunchi.
Come on, get in there.
Golfer 2.
Just off the green.
How about that touch?
Funny too, we played with Killatop last night, Dennis, and I saw him in the tournament chat.
With honors, it's golfer 1.
It's him, right?
Yeah.
Names are hard for me because I've had so many students that there's no way that I can remember them all. And so I have all these strategies because I never remember names. Nobody ever knows There's my
This is
seat.
not looking
I
good.
think you're pretty good with your viewers, though. Like, you remember
Up at
I
the
do.
tee.
people
There's not
who-
as many of them as my students. I remember them by their place
at
and by
eagle.
other memory devices.
It's in.
mnemonic
Good evening.
devices. Thank you.
Well, we usually have conversations with people like, where are you from? I know Civ is from New Jersey, and Tommy D is in Pittsburgh, I think, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
We know Dennis, Long Island Dennis. You can't forget Dennis.
Tim is in
Tinted Fort
Fort
Collins. Pretty good here, man.
And then, of course, all the Iowa and Wisconsin streamers.
Oddball things that they do on.
Uh-oh, this might be trouble.
By now, I'd play more
this
to the
time, Jim,
right
it's
because
fine.
I always go left.
Golfer 2 with an eagle putt. Ball and cup.
Thank you.
Oh no!
Oh, Dennis, that's for Dennis.
What am I going to discharge my electromagnet, whatever it's called?
Don't try to do
All right.
just
We moved the pinball machine out of here, and that's what I was using to discharge my electricity before I came up to the machine.
Well, my pinball machine started smoking, so now I had to get out of it. No, I'm kidding. Hunchi blew it up. She started on fire with her spark.
That hit right by the hole.
Well, I did shut this down one day.
It was, don't believe it. I think maybe that was what, they've had this watchdog thing.
Preparing to putt.
I just
Dennis
think
was there. He saw
I
it.
think it was just a weird coincidence.
Next up, golfer 2.
We'll get you there. I think they have things that you can touch to D. Like, I think there's a product for that. We'll get it for you, Hunchi. You have to get up and stick your tongue to it each time that you play. Hey, Brenda. I've been chatting on and off with Ed all day. I've been messing with him here for a while because now, you know, we had our chance to get in on the cheap autographs before he got into the top tier of this tournament. And they announced that Ed Rotes is the first Iowan to go to his first tournament and get into the top bracket. It's a first for an Iowan. As a first timer. There are other good Iowans, but Ed, at his first tournament, did extremely well. I'm very proud, and now I have some posters and matchbooks being printed up right now. I'm going to start distributing them early so I can build the Scuba brand, and we're going into business. That's what I've been messing with it. Oh, hi, Brenda. It is good
Wow, that's really
to
on
see your
target.
chat.
Golfer 2 has this. For
I
birdie.
talked to Rick just a little bit ago. He said they were leaving out of there around 7.
Dang.
So that's
late.
less than an hour away. Unless he meant some other
Long
time.
tee now. Golfer 1.
Just seems late. That's all.
This might not be what she wants.
It's exactly what I want.
Wow, it
Announcer.
made it. Next up, golfer 2.
Tell him, Hunchi.
Once again, it's golfer 1.
Like you tell him I'm good one.
She might hit the bunker here. Ready at the tee. It's golfer 2. Golfer 1 with a shot at eagle.
Ooh, look at my pants.
right. Hey, those are a little better than the pants that I've been getting.
You like COVID dog.
Ready to tee it up. It's golfer 2.
Did you see Dennis?
No.
Did you look?
Yeah, I've been looking. I didn't see him. I didn't look this time.
Yeah, Dennis, we still haven't determined if you're actually in this contest. Jesse, you should walk right between my feet. Oh.
Perfect. It's a good lie, Jim.
We got to his hotel room yesterday and told me that mouth. I told him less than that. It was the first time I learned less than that's pretty impressive.
Exactly. Get him a cake before he gets home and put congratulations scuba, something scuba. Get him a cupcake. That's probably easier at this time on a Sunday. Whip that up. Hang some streamers over the door. If we lived by you, we would be in the driveway when he came home with our sign. Scuba! Fine Social Club. What is Jesse like snorting all around me?
Now she's running upstairs.
Oh gosh, that sucked.
That's in the cabbage, Jim.
Yeah, it is.
She's in the kitchen.
6 iron or no 6
Now
iron?
she's running back. She must have grabbed something from her
I
crate.
don't think that's gonna go the way I want it to.
She comes running back down. We're fine.
Jesse's she's a silly, silly girl.
What'd you bring us? Oh, she got her.
Oh,
Golfer 2 on the green. That's
She went all the way up, got her bone, and brought it back down.
so that she can bury it under my desk again.
She buries her bone under the furniture, and then outside, obviously, buries it in the ground like dogs do.
now the tee shot of golfer 1. Golfer 2 from the tee box. Golfer 1. Next up, it's golfer 2.
Oh, that's funny.
Golfer
I
1
just
now
made
putting.
everything off.
There we go. Birdie.
Cosmo golfing.
Hold on, I just used my assistant to turn on all the lights in here, but I meant to leave one on. Oops.
Golfer 2 is ready to tee off.
Hold on. Holy, holy. Okay. Let there be just one.
It's a bad lie in the rough, not where he wants to be.
Heisenberg already.
Right in the cup. Nice touch. That's off the hook.
Maybe they're not staying for the dinner.
Oh,
Maybe they're not staying for the dinner, Brenda. Maybe they're just gonna leave at 7 when the dinner starts or something. Who knows? Oh, you're up. But the way they've been going, it won't start till 8 or 8:30. Because the handicap tournament they said was gonna start at 7. It didn't start till 7:45.
I don't know. I've been listening to the commentators, and they've just got kind of everybody. They're playing the match play, and apparently, Mouth is was for apparently unable to be standing for a bit, but then He was in there loud, so he must have found a third or fourth wind, and he's back upright. I think he followed Rick and Ed and those guys. I think. Hopefully he gets home. Just do it. They just do it like Wisconsin people. Just drink more and take some in the car. Very common here. You'll make it. Maybe. I'm not on the roads today, so.
Maybe they decided against it so they could get home earlier.
Well, don't quote me, but the last I chatted with Rick, and I don't know if he's drinking or who's drinking,
Or who's driving?
but he said that that they were leaving around at 7. And now maybe I told you that, and maybe Ed wanted to get home to you so bad that he said, "We're not going to dinner. I'm going to Brenda," and it was going to be a surprise. Never.
Call for one on tee.
He was
Oh
bringing.
yeah, maybe you just blew the surprise.
He's bringing you a pony. They didn't say don't tell Brenda.
Heisenberg blew the surprise. Oops.
They probably told Brenda, "We're not coming home till tomorrow."
And hey, by the way, you didn't finish your turn like we normally do. What do you think? You're in a tournament or something? How dare you?
I was focused on
She'll be putting.
talking about Ed.
Golfer 2. Golfer 1. A shot for birdie. And it's in.
Oops.
I got priorities. Oh no, I don't think it was secret. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Rick doesn't know what's going on.
Back to golfer 2.
Maybe Ed's totally in charge now. And Ed's like, "We're having dinner," and Rick wasn't aware, or he. Maybe Stu is in the driveway right now. Anyway, they had a good time. It sounds like Ed for sure. He said he put in $25 for this tournament, and he got he made and he just hit a shot for money, some hole in. You're going on vacation. You've won a trip to sunny St. Louis.
Ready at the tee.
That's you again.
Just want you to go on the camera.
Chatty Cathy.
Yeah, that's all good. All good. Too much.
Next up, golfer 1. Here is golfer 2.
Too much.
Right where he was aiming.
Yes. Golfer 1 on the tee.
And another good story was, I don't remember what his name was, but I think it was a Wisconsin guy.
That made it.
He was all drunk and went back to his hotel room,
with a chance at
and
birdie.
he went in the bathroom and he passed out in the
And
bathroom.
it's in the hole.
You've all been there, right?
I've never ever passed out in a bathroom.
Yeah, right. Here's a true story
No,
for you viewers.
no, you don't have to tell anybody.
While we were in one of our first dates, Hunchi was in the restaurant business when we were in college, and so she had won a bottle of wine for being an excellent
Golfer 2.
whatever.
On tee.
I sold the most appetizers.
She sold the most appetizers at the country club, and so she brings this bottle of wine over, and I didn't really drink at all when I was living for a long time. I didn't really drink. Anyway, she's like, "We're gonna drink this wine." I'm like, "Go ahead." So I'm sitting there, I'm working on stuff, and she drinks this bottle of wine. Well, I look over, this bottle of wine's gone. Anyway, then she's all, "Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom," and anyway. she's in the bathroom. She's having a bad time with the whole bottle of wine. And I'm just like, okay. So early on, I just left her in my bathroom. I went to bed and I made sure she was all secure. I laid the toilet mat over her and...
It was not a little...
Anyway, the end of the story, though. So the guy passes out in the bathroom. That's not the end of it. He passed out in the bathroom and he fell over. And he fell over the wrong way into the corner of the counter and cracked his head open. This is a story that they told him.
So how did he like wake up and
realize they didn't tell me that part of the story.
Oh.
I only got this part. Just a little bit.
Well, I did not crack my head. That was not. It was a big bottle of wine that I won, like the jumbo size.
It was like
little.
It was like 2 airplane bottles. But true story. And I was like, boy, wow, what's this girl? Jeez.
Ready at
And he married me anyway.
She just kept coming over, like with bottles of wine. Next thing you know, like we're living together.
Golfer 2.
I woke up. Oh, she's still in the bathroom. She's all right. Those were the days.
Ready to tee off. It's golfer 1. Golfer 2 with a look at eagle.
Oh, she kept her.
Went back to a hotel, resting to relax last night. Resting with Greg and Fish stayed at Sussex Road to do some more drinking resting, so I wonder when we got back to hotel.
Oh, God, I don't know. No, I cannot speak. I haven't heard any tales of them. As far as I know, they've been behaved.
It's in the hole.
Yeah, guy, he fell into the edge of the counter instead of like it falling against the wall, I guess. That's all the story that they told on there.
Is ready to tee off.
And then it was about Mouth. That Mouth was not able to, he was not standing on his own. But that must have changed, because then they're like, who's that yelling? And it's like, oh,
Isn't that crazy? Like, just the crazy grown adult males getting that drunk
as far as I've heard, nobody's
at
been
a
arrested.
golf tournament, at a Golden Tee golf.
They drink insanely. They had that was another story, is that they had a contest somewhere, and they wouldn't listen to the Sobel, the guy who sets them up, about how much alcohol they needed. And they ran out of alcohol on Friday night, and they had to have like 4 truckloads of alcohol brought in, emergency loads.
Seriously, all that beer that was stacked up there that Rich and I were
Not this
commenting?
tournament.
Oh.
These people trusted what he said. Yeah, there's been just tons of booze.
Oh, hi, Mom, by the way.
Yeah, Dennis.
That's close. Great shot.
At least when I drank too much wine and passed out on the toilet, I was in college. I had an excuse. These are grown adult males, probably with children and careers, and they're getting drunk at a Golden Tee golf tournament.
When we were there, though, nobody was fine. We were there on Friday night, though. Nobody got kicked out. I heard them say that. Well.
With honors, it's
He quit drinking that for that night, Brenda. It was that night. He's like, I'm done. But he meant, I'm done for the night.
No, I really don't know. I didn't see Mouth drink, so I wasn't watching really either. So, but it sure sounded to me. If he wasn't drinking, maybe he got a hold of some Drano or something. I don't know. I should have gone there to document the whole thing as a documentarian, because it's a hell of a thing, and it's a certain crowd, and all the people have this thing in common. It would be a cool little
Documentary. I think you're
Action
right.
Park.
Yes. Next year. Next year.
We go to all of the tournaments and we film. We interview people and we start.
Giving your ideas away.
We start at the beginning when everybody's sober, which I guess we probably get there the day before everything. We'll be there to set up the equipment and then we'll proceed from there. We'll try to cover all the big stories. That would be fun.
Is that enough to get over?
But it'll also be a lot of work.
Golfer one.
Somebody
One
can
team.
steal this idea and just give me a cut.
Golfer two.
Did you see my
preparing
mom?
to putt.
She did?
Yeah.
Hi, Mom. I did not see you showed up because I don't have my robot voice up there, maybe.
I don't think so. Hi, Mom.
I did not see you.
Golfer one from the tee box.
I would have said hi right away. We're telling Golden Tee stories like third, fourth, fifth hand. I wasn't there for this. I just heard it on the tournament stream today.
This doesn't.
I think you're right, Peter.
Oh, goodness.
No, I didn't see that.
See what?
He smashed a TV over his head a month ago? No. I missed that.
Who did that?
Mouth. Mouth is a wild
Never
man.
up, never in.
Golfer one for birdie. And there we go.
What was I gonna do? Came over here to do something. Oh my God, we made it through the front nine talking and babbling and we didn't do horrible.
I know.
Wow.
Teeing it up
Well,
first.
watch out for the back net.
Two.
Heisenberg will be crashing in. Hindenburg.
He is going to love this drive. Golfer one up at the tee. Back to golfer two.
Next time we hope to be able to stay the whole time. We'll try to get some video footage. Well, if you just follow the Facebook feed, I've stuff popping into my feed, pictures, and a lot of them of the Pound Town. Is that what they're calling, right? Pound Town.
Yeah. There's no way that I would have been comfortable staying the whole time.
Well, Jesse solved that for us.
He's a little short on that one.
Ready at the tee. It's golfer one.
Ah, but we got to talk to all the important people that we wanted.
Put it on the card. On tee now. It's golfer one.
If you find a link to the video where he smashes it over his TV, I would love to see that. Or smashes the TV over his head, I would love to see that. We got all this stuff moved today.
And what?
Keep going, ball.
Damn.
Now hitting. Is
Oh,
golfer
cool.
one.
Damn. Look where I ended up.
Oh,
is
your
a bad
favorite
line.
place. Hey, you got out of it though.
Surprise.
Sitting just off the fairway, not too much trouble here.
Cool, Dennis. We will look for Mr. Almost to come speeding up from behind us. My rearview mirror is tilted.
No, no, no!
Where you going, dude?
This stuff is hard to hit.
Well, you know, it's the back nine. I can't disappoint my fans.
All the people that are betting against you because they're like, oh, okay, every time on you. You know, technically, Dennis, it's still your warm-up game. It's just warming up here.
Where is he?
He played it on different contests.
No, he said I'm in your contest now.
Yeah, I know, but I think he's probably.
Teeing it up first. It's
He'll catch up very quickly. He's fast. Dennis is fast. Even when I'm playing alone with Dennis, he's done. I'm still looking at the hole. Hole three. Oh, well, Ed was being good. I mean, but I can't tell with those guys. Like Rick even, well, you can't hear them on their stream, but I know that he gets intoxicated, but I can't tell when I watch them. I don't really see how many beers they're drinking. I've seen Ed with his bottle of whiskey. But that's back in the back. I think Ed just tosses his drinks over his shoulder. It was amazing though, because Friday night, our bar tab when we left was $9. Oops, that's probably the cheapest bar tab.
And what did we drink?
Ready to hit.
Huh?
What did we drink?
Soda. I had one drink.
You had a vodka soda, and then we had two. You had a Coke, and I had 2 seltzers.
So
Golfer 2 is up.
I haven't drank much at all. I've probably cut my alcohol intake by 80-90% since last March, and it just would make me tired. So I don't want to be tired. And four. All right. Well, I'm in a pickle here. I'm in a pickle myself.
Oh, I'm gonna tell my.
Oh, you bet.
That grabbed nicely.
I love
Ready
your
to
rubber
tee off.
wall.
It's golfer 1.
Yeah, but now we can tell if they're chatting.
No, I know. I like it.
The robot may be
Golfer
annoying,
2 with a
but
par
it
putt.
really helps to know who's talking. And
I
Mom, I thought she's gonna like. Kill us one.
Let's watch the tee shot of golfer 1.
Remember?
yeah.
I turned it down though a lot. It should be a lot quieter than it was when we first started.
That's because that's my mom. She's silly.
She found the volume up.
Go down. Go down. Damn it.
Golfer
I
1
was
to
gonna go
putt.
down good shot.
Golfer 1 with the putter. This for par.
Aww.
I can't say yay or nay on that one either. All I know is that was the first time I've been around anybody in a year.
On the tee.
And I only went because we had our first vaccine last week.
So you were feeling brave?
Well, I wanted to meet those guys and I wanted to meet Rich. So anyway, I threw caution to the wind.
We'll see. In 2 weeks, we'll let you know if we get sick.
Dennis, take it easy, dude. Slow down. Slow down. Or just get it out of your system in this game. We'll be moving to the right. I miss so many putts and ridiculously short putts sometimes. Like last night, I did that at least once. I just take it all in stride now. I'm not fazed by my missed putts. At this point, I'm more surprised when I make putts. Whoop. Damn. Oh, I didn't
Me
move my
all the
TV.
time. I don't think you need to do that. Just go over that thing, won't it?
I like to do that because it gives my ball more. I went
Ready to
470
tee it up.
yards.
Golfer 1. Golfer 2.
Golf 2. You're up to bat.
Nice shot. Go for one at the
Paul
tee.
Luna, wow, does he play good? All those guys that we've been watching for this last little bit.
I wonder if Z
Go
was
for two
there.
with a shot at eagle.
I don't know.
So if anybody wants an update on our new bed, we bought the split king adjustable base, and the mattresses are 2 twin mattresses, you know, pushed together, so it's in one big big king frame. So we have a big king size frame and then 2 twin XL adjustable bases with the mattresses, so it's like one king size bed but split but together. Anyway, and we had an old bed, an old king size memory foam bed, and I don't know, but he told me that I'm not far enough over anymore. I'm, you know, too close to him, and I need to move over. And I think it's because on our old bed, the memory foam had conformed to me, and I was all, now this new one, I love it so much, I'm just spread all out, like, ah.
Get the hell over, Hunchi.
He's like, get away from me.
It's a giant bed. Well, if it was there, everybody's getting it because there's, I don't know, a couple hundred people in that room and nobody was wearing masks and people were hugging and shaking hands, and I was pretty terrified. We only stayed for 3 hours
Shit.
total.
I thought somebody told me you could get over that, so I didn't try to do the A1 like Heisenberg taught me to do, which is the right thing to do.
Why are you doing that?
Because somebody said you could get over that. Liars.
Maybe
This
you
will be a
can.
tough shot out of
You
the
have
south.
before, but I don't know what you're doing. You better slow down your alcohol.
Outrageous.
Call for one with a birdie effort.
See, we have all kinds of, we'll use ourselves for our own.
Putt made it, Peter.
All right, to see Dennis, there he is. I see you.
Brenda, you could get symptoms up to 2 weeks beyond
Call for two at the
transmission.
tee.
So he'll have to monitor for 2 weeks.
I think I'm gonna be okay though. I'm very strong. I'm wearing my super outfit, and so be okay. We'll let you know if 1 dose of the 2-dose vaccine works. If anybody else gets it, but we don't, then they protected us. Well, hopefully nobody. Hopefully it's just okay. There's a lot of people hugging though. A lot of people touching each other.
Jason Stark tried to accost me with a hug.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Not
dude.
me. Anyway, it was nice in one way to like be around people for the first time, but it was also like being on another planet. And it was scary.
So, does get tested. It might come out negative until 2 weeks.
It could.
It could.
I mean, that's possible. You could be negative, right after an event, and you could be negative days later and be positive.
You could be positive and show no symptoms.
Asymptomatic.
This thing is weird. You don't know.
We had a 20-year-old kid, though, die in town from it, so just a couple days ago. All right, what the hell is Heisenberg doing here? Probably going to go into... Kid died in his sleep, 20 years old.
Dennis alarmed. They'd seem to wait until 5 days for contact before getting
For the first test, yeah. Oh, yeah, you wouldn't... It would probably be almost pointless to do it, like, the minute you got back from something. But in theory, you could come clean for up to, within that 2-week range and still get it.
Yeah, Brendan, make sure he wears his mask. Because if he does have it, you don't want him spreading it to everybody in your town.
Well, she doesn't want it spreading to her.
Well, that's then it all sucks.
Yeah, who brought this up? I'm
You
trying.
did.
I'm
You
trying.
said that people
No.
were hugging and.
Well, yeah, but wasn't my problem. I'm trying not to think about it because when I wasn't gonna go, and when Rich called me, that was like I could not go if Rich was calling, and we made a plan to meet up. But he felt like, of course, it was pointless to wear a mask in there. So, no point. And Hunchi put hers on after the fact. Well, we came in with them on, and no one had them on, so I was like, screw it. This is useless. And then she put hers back on, and I told her, I'm like, unless you plan to go somewhere home besides with me and quarantine for 2 weeks, what was your plan there? So
I told you what my plan was.
yes. You all don't want to know what her plan is. It's funny, too.
It's on. That'll work.
Golfer 1 at the tee. Golfer 2, a birdie putt.
Where's Mask?
No,
Mask?
nobody was. Yeah.
No, but when he gets back.
Where's Matt? I mean, Ed'll do
He
whatever
didn't
you
have it
ask him
around
to
his
do.
neck.
He had it with him. I
Sure.
had mine with me. I took it off in there because, like I said, it's pointless. Those protect other people from you and maybe provide a little bit of protection. But when you've got 200 people and they're going to ride in a car together back, so, if it has happened, if it was there, then it was a potential super spreader event. We'll say that.
And we were there to see it all happen.
No, we took part.
We participated in the super
But if I'm
spreader.
gonna get COVID and die, at least you'll know it came from a Golden Tee tournament.
Golfer 2,
Right.
looking at par.
We'll just hope that doesn't happen. Look, I'm missing putts
So
now.
yeah, I wore my mask, and I'm not gonna lie, I like my mask. I don't care. I like having it on.
She wore her mask because she didn't want her bad breath.
Well, and I had chili for lunch, and my breath smelled like chili and garlic. So I figured if I had my mask on, I wouldn't offend people with my breath. But also, I did feel comfortable. It's become like a pacifier to me now. I like wearing it. I'm the opposite of the anti-maskers. I'm gonna wear one all the time, regardless.
I never go anywhere.
I'm gonna start wearing one on our stream.
What did I do?
She's a little short on that
What
one.
did I do?
Golfer 1.
Forget,
ready
I don't
to
know
putt.
which part. We're over. Which
Saying that it was a super spreader event.
I was in it. I'm not saying, hey, those people were all at a super spreader event.
Let's watch the tee shot of Golfer 1.
We almost weren't even gonna stay, but we had Rich. We got into the bar and we're like, "Are we gonna stay?" And like, we gotta find Rich.
Oh shit.
And we had to go find
Had
Ed
a chance,
and,
but it
and
didn't
Rick.
work out. Golfer 2 is ready to tee off.
Anyway, it's gonna be
Golfer
okay.
1 stands
I feel
before the
confident.
ball.
We didn't really. We found places to sit where there weren't very many people
I
around.
could sit down the whole time I was there. What are you talking about?
Golfer
To
1
mingle,
with
I guess, is a better
birdie
word.
putt.
Ooh.
We only knew
Golfer
just a
2,
very few
ready to
people.
hit.
Like some people
Golfer
knew us
1
that we
is
didn't know.
left
But
for par.
I spent most of my time talking to Ed and Straight Line Social Club and Rich, and I played my one round of golf
Golfer
on
2
one
on
machine
tee.
against one person, and I wore my glove. Well, I touched the side, and then we left. We didn't stay long after Rich and we lost our matches, and we talked a little bit, and he wanted to get out of there, and we didn't want to leave. We were hoping to leave, but we didn't want to leave Rich there, so it worked out perfect. We were all ready. Mine do too, but I don't mind it. I like kind of feeling like I'm more anonymous. But I've only been outside a few times, so, and I'm usually in the car, so I don't have to wear a mask. But yeah, we walked in there and there's no one wearing
There were 2 other guys. Me and
Not
2
when
other
we
guys.
got there, there weren't.
No, but
and
then
you
they
weren't.
showed up.
Yeah. Hunchi, you're under an illusion. It's an illusion.
Good job. I did not make it to the green. I landed on the
in pretty
sand.
good shape.
Somebody on their
Number 2
commentator
with
thing
an
they
attempt
asked
at
what their
eagle.
favorite hole was, and it's Baja 14, which is Hunchi. What was one of Hunchi's
Least
most hated
favorite holes. I hate this
Golfer 2
hole.
with a birdie effort.
This is a terrible hole.
this hole.
Somebody said this was their favorite hole.
14, Baja 14.
Wow. Weirdos. Bunch of weirdos out there.
I don't remember that many holes. I still don't commit them to my memory that much, except for the ones where I'm trying to do C3 or something. But Baja 14, because of Hunchi, I always will remember that hole. Which didn't cause me any problems. She every time was going off into the cacti and stuff. And then after we started talking about it, I started then going off the green as well. You ruined that hole for me, Hunchi. Anyway, we've got one of those nice contact-free, contactless thermometers. I'm still running 97.3. I'm not even quite alive yet.
Tell them
So.
what I did with the thermometer.
We have stakes.
My sister even said less than that Wisconsin is pretty relaxed with their COVID restrictions. Less than that.
Oh my God, Brenda,
That's-
Wisconsin is relaxed as being kind.
And it was crazy here. It got in the summer where it was so crazy. Our hospitals were filled up. They opened up a tent down at the state fairgrounds, a medic tent, like we're in MASH, for the overflow of the hospitals up where we live in northeast Wisconsin. Because people were just pretending like nothing was going on, or they'd been convinced by somebody, they didn't need to do anything.
Yeah, there's basically no restrictions. We have a mask mandate, but it's not being enforced at all.
But a lot more people are wearing their masks now. It took people dying and getting sick, and I think most people got the memo.
Ready to
There's still
tee it
some
up,
stragglers.
golfer 1.
Well, yeah, they're all at the Sussex Bowl.
They were all at the tournament with us.
Returning to golfer 2.
No, none of those people were talking about being anti-mask or anything. They just love golden tea, and they weren't going to miss golden tea. Like, we didn't miss it to meet people, or...
Well, exactly. We were there just as they were.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get it. It's been so long. I mean, I'm almost going completely batty from being home this long and going nowhere. I'm running out of shit to buy, or I'll go broke, I suppose.
Really was. I don't think they never should have had this tournament less than next to many people.
Aw. I know.
It'll be okay. And look how well Ed did. So
Yeah.
remember that. Before you give him shit about COVID, celebrate with him and then give him shit. And tell him Heisenberg said we should be nice first. And then tomorrow be like,
All right. And then if he does get sick, Brenda, you could say, was you winning $150 worth it?
and he'll say yes. It's an experience of a lifetime. He's the first Iowan on his first tournament to make it into that top bracket.
Ready at the tee.
He's
It's golfer
famous,
1.
man.
Golfer 2 with a putt for birdie.
Now when I say I'm hitting a scuba shot, people will know.
Golfer 1 ready to hit.
But yeah, in the last year, Friday was probably the dumbest thing that I've done. COVID related.
Not probably, for sure.
It's because I haven't done anything. We didn't even stay overnight at the hotel. But that was
No
Jesse.
trouble with
Well,
that drive.
once we were there, we could have stayed there, but
There he was. Oh,
Not
Wackin
an easy
and
lie
Wackin
here.
and very proud of him.
yeah, he did really well.
Hope she
I told us
makes it.
just be scuba. Just be
Wow,
calm,
she's
cool,
safe. That's
collected,
pure
and
skill right there.
be scuba.
All right.
He's coming home a
Golfer
king.
one, this,
I was
a
doing
par
pretty
putt.
good, and then not on the back end.
Yeah, because he started bailing about Kobe.
All right, I'm not gonna battle.
All we've heard about for over a year. And my only plans for the foreseeable future is to go nowhere. I'm ready to open up my pool. Tomorrow we're going to the pool store, or somebody's going to the pool store to pick up whatever supplies or whatever it is we're supposed to get. Ed can bring you to Wisconsin at some point. You can come hang out at the pool. Brenda and Dennis. Bring your wife. Scuba, he can wear his scuba mask. Jeez. That's not good.
Oh no!
Waterama, Jim.
You threw me off, Hunchi. You found your thing to throw me.
Golfer two is away.
Blame me. I'll blame you forever.
Ready at the tee. It's golfer one.
Yeah, but it's not
Golfer
good.
two.
Not good at all. Oh, gosh.
Golfer one at the tee. Back to golfer two.
Shit. Yeah, I'm Heisenberging this hole up bad. I'm still gonna chip it because I screwed up. Might as well practice chipping. Oh my. All right.
Good job.
On the greens.
Oh, well, good job at blowing it, but still getting a putt. From an eagle to a putt.
On tee now. It's golfer one.
So she went into the water.
Golfer one with a follow-up.
It's the good part of the lawn. Not bad. Right on the green.
Shit.
Golfer one.
Nice. No putts needed.
Me.
Golfer one on tee.
Here, I have something to pop up on the screen.
What's that?
Scuba's on.
Whoa.
Not popping up though. Not popping up. There we go. Scuba squad. See, now it's going to be the scuba squad.
Steve. Oh, oh man.
Could have been closer,
Shit,
but at
would've
least
went
it's on.
Golfer two up at the tee.
Good try.
Golfer one with a putt.
I love how Jesse decided to lay down right in a path for it.
Ready to tee off. It's golfer two.
She's so cute.
Golfer one with a par putt.
You have to be like this because, you know, every time I have to go golf, I have to work, right? I fight. Come on. I started out doing well, and now I've been
Golfer
blowing it.
two, ready to
I had a
hit.
chance to do really well this game.
No, me too.
I don't know about that, Hunchi.
Dennis, no bar. is commentating now.
It-
Oh God, you have to.
Ooh, I gotta
in.
turn him on. See, I told you he was back up and walking. I had it up. Where is it? Apparently, when I started monitoring my own stream, I must have stopped monitoring that stream. Come on. Yeah, it's on. We can always rewind it.
That's true.
I'm having a problem formulating sentences. Mark. Oh, jeez.
Hold on, come on.
Oh, shit. Good times. Nope. 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 Bye-bye. Jeez.
He's on land, Jim, but it's under that water.
How
Over
the
golfer
heck
2.
did it fall apart so fast?
Golfer 2 putting for bogey.
Oh, that sucks. We'll blame that on Mouth.
Teeing it up for the last time today, it's golfer 1.
I mean, just watch the stream. The guy that walked up to the machine right now, just wiped his nose and then touched the trackball.
That yeah, we saw a lot of that nose wiping, finger licking.
Quit drinking.
Ugh.
Behave, man, for a day.
Just way too much of that.
That hit off
Oh
that
shit!
lovely
What did I
bogey.
do?
Teeing it up for the last time today,
Ah,
it's golfer
Mouth
2
got
for
you
1
too.
with a follow-up. Teeing it up for the
This
last
guy
time
right
today,
here,
it's
he
golfer
touches his
2.
nose again and it touches the trackball.
Oh yeah, that's disgusting, and that's another reason I didn't play in the tournament. I was not touching those trackballs. No way.
I was in the first game, whatever. I played one game on one machine. I played no warm-up games. I
Very
did nothing.
nice.
And admittedly, I'm a face toucher, so I know I wouldn't have been able to control myself from like rubbing my eye or scratching my face.
Golfer 1 on the green with a bogey putt.
Oh, stop it.
Jesse,
Golfer 2 on tee at the finishing hole.
I hit the cactus.
Okie doke.
How's it look to you,
What?
Peter?
Last
Less than
half
a
of
full
this
club there,
last
Jim. A nice
segment.
touch should do
Last
it.
quarter was not good.
Better than me. I went in the water.
Dennis, hold on. Just play CTTP exactly H5O. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. What's CTTP?
Closest to the pin. You've
Oh.
played closest to the pin, Hunchi. I hear somebody has their clothes. Oh, mic is on. Somebody's got their mic off. Their mouth, it must be.
Hold on. Very lucky.
That's awesome.
Golfer
Now,
2
if you
with
can
the
do that in a
short stop.
contest, even better.
That's a birdie on
Yeah, I had the possibility of going 20 something and I blew it.
All right, we're moving on to Hidden Temple.
All right, Hidden Temple it is. See, front nine, pretty good. Back nine.
I know 14 under on Baja Ria is really bad for most people, but for me, it's really good. I'm going to Hidden Temple where I do really bad.
See, Hunchi, what do we say about this? If you sit and say you're going to do really bad, then you're going to do really bad. Let's have positive golfing attitude.
Hidden Temple is my favorite course. I'm going to do really good.
It's check
Right answer is I'm working on Hidden Temple. It's the course that challenges me, and I like a good challenge.
Oh my God, he sounds like my leadership at work. It's an opportunity to get better.
That's right. That's what I do for a living. I thought it was, is he taking his piece down? No.
Jim and Peter will be calling the shots from Hidden Temple.
I'm embarrassed for them, for all of them.
Next up, golfer one.
If we see Mal streak across the screen, we'll know that that's true. Oh God, he is. Oh, he does do that. I told you there was one night where they were egging him on to take all his clothes off, and he had his shirt off.
Shirtless at a gross tournament during COVID. Oh my God.
Brenda Rocks, OMG.
Brenda, I'm with you. OMG.
Right on the green.
Golfer two on
We're
tee.
we're commentating on their commentary.
Birdie three there, Peter.
Don't forget about the you-know-what. Mistakes.
Wow. Is that what they see?
No.
On tee now. It's golfer two.
Do less than two, that less than wall.
He put it in a good spot. That's a nice tee shot.
Well, they try to get him to do it, so probably people are egging him on. Because they were really trying the one night, and I couldn't stay up any longer. But I kind of wanted to know, like, is he really going to do this? Because he was at Golden Tee Machine, no shirt on, he played. But then he was back on his couch. And I don't know, I just feel like he was getting pretty close. You know, you were not my assistant. Oh, geez. We're missing it, Hunchi. We're missing it.
This is right on track.
Dennis Hobart. They
Golfer
are in the
two
same
with a chance
contest.
at birdie.
All right. Hey, that's twice. I don't know what the ticket is, just having the space or the timing, but hopefully it goes smoothly for us. We're just going to keep moving to the right. Moving to the right.
Golfer one. Ready to
The
hit.
Golden Tee Macarena. Move to the right. How'd you do it? Line dance. Hunchi used to be a really big
I don't line
dancer.
dance. I've never line danced.
Oh. I don't know about that.
I know about that.
Pull out the putter. She's on the green.
I have line
Golfer
danced,
two,
but
up at
it
the
was
tee.
See
When
how
I was
quickly she says, I don't.
really, really young. Like, even
Golfer
before I was
one
old enough to
with an
drink.
attempt at birdie.
Wait a minute, you drank before you were old enough to drink. What are you talking about?
When I was old enough to legally drink.
You have to clarify with Hunchi. She's trying to pull a fast one on you. Mr. Almost. He's
Golfer
right
two
there. I
is
see him.
ready to tee off.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull a fast one on the view.
She's trying to play like this innocence card, and I'm pretty sure they heard that on one of our first dates or whatever. You're at my house drinking a whole bottle of wine.
I was legally old enough to drink.
I was just like, wow. I forget. I was working on something. I was just like, you have at it. I didn't think she'd like drink the whole bottle and get sick in my bathroom and pass out. I've only ever gotten sick, vomiting sick off of alcohol, like just maybe 3 times in my whole life.
It's in for a birdie 2.
And even though I was that, I still remember that I've never had a blackout drunk experience.
Me neither.
Ready to tee off. It's golfer 1.
I've never blacked out. That I can say for certainty. Oh, somebody's happy. Shit.
A lot less people in the room now.
Next
It was still really crowded just like an hour ago.
Here again is golfer 1.
Keep your eye on Mr. Elmo.
Golfer 2 at the tee. Golfer 1 with a putt for birdie.
Nice bird.
Golfer 2 on
That
tee.
was hilarious. Thanks for pointing that out. We turned it on at just the right moment. It's normal life. I think this is just his normal life. He's got to get his shirt back on. This girl is saying. Oh man. Trying to get mouth back and trying to get his shirt back on. I'm just echoing what I'm hearing.
Dennis, how about it? I thought you would want to hear it.
It's awesome. I mean, are any of us really surprised? And he'll be able to. That'll roll right off of Mark's shoulders. So, it's another badge. Mouth is probably not the best example for children in terms of teaching them the dangers of alcohol. But I didn't see any kids at Golden Tee, so it's an adult event. Probably no teenagers or children watching this, unless that's their parents. Maybe there's a few. All right. Now they're talking about playing with his nipples. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh shit, I can't golf now. Oh, that's only happens to me in invites, and now it happened to me in a contest.
This stuff will take quite
That
a bit
really
of
has
shot, Jim.
that's really distracted me. Once Mouth puts his shirt back on, hopefully. Wow.
Safely
But
on
Mouth
the
can't
green.
get his shirt back on.
Number 2 with a birdie putt.
I'm glad we did not stay.
I would have not been able to look away. It's like a train wreck. You want to close your eyes, whatever you can.
I would have been so annoyed.
Probably there are people there because probably everybody in there can hear it. So. Oh, entertain Dennis, Brenda, and your mom. Your mom's dead silent. Check on your mom. I'm gonna go throw these.
Check on my mom. Mom, how you doing? Think I can make it from here with this little tiny wind and my weak. Yeah, no. I hit the side of the temple, and in the water I went.
And now the tee shot.
Oh, well, at
of
least I have my
golfer
shirt
2.
on.
Golfer 1 is up.
Nice, Jim. She put it right by
Yeah,
the
the
hole.
only thing going to the
Golfer
tournament
2
on
in the
Friday
tee box.
helped me remember is that I like being home. I'm glad, not glad. I think that I'm one of the few people that has enjoyed this, because even though I'm talkative on here, I'm actually an introvert. I don't like to be around people. I used to when I was younger, but that changed. I think the reason I used to like to be around people when I was younger is because I had roommates and we were in college and there were just people and always stuff going on. But once I was out of college, I liked being alone. I like to read. I like to be around my dog. And my husband, of course. He's funny. And I have a few friends. We go to lunch once in a while. And I go to work, obviously. I work in an office. I know lots of people at my office. And it's fine. But I don't need to be out around 200 people at a Golden Tee golf tournament. That is for
Golfer
damn
1
sure.
readies the putter. And
I wouldn't have liked that before. I don't like concerts. I don't like a lot of things.
ready at the tee. It's golfer 2.
He's up doing the stakes. I don't know what else I can say. I started watching The Queen's Gambit. Dennis, did you watch The Queen's Gambit? I just only watched episode 1 and part of episode 2. And then I was in the middle of episode 2 yesterday when he called me down to golf. So I didn't get to finish it, but I don't know if you've been watching The Queen's Gambit. So far it's good. I see the appeal and the hype about it. The commentary.
Dennis Hobart, I did not. Is it good? It's in my list.
It's pretty good so far. Like I said, I've only done the first episode and half of the second episode. But it is, I don't know. The young woman that plays the main character, she's...
What are you talking about?
The Queen's Gambit.
And she's on her own with that one. Oh, I gotta even pass it on. What are you doing?
You want something else?
No. Yeah, water. Tea.
Yeah, I want
Hold on 1 second. I will be at the machine, folks. All right, hold on. Hunchi's getting beverages. I'm responding to a text. Let you know about here in a minute. That could have been hit a lot harder. Pretty screwed it.
Remember lots. Yep, less than in with you, Hunchi. Less than I am introvert too. Less than I love my husband. Less than my best friend that I have known for 30 years. Less than, and of course, my great sister.
See, I can almost picture exactly what this conversation was, even though I think I missed it. I don't know. If I try to do this, it's going to bounce off the side of the hill. We will play it safe, even though I don't want to. That's my tough thing. Watch, I'll go in the water anyway. Holy shit. Stop. Stop. Wow.
Yes. Golfer 2 for birdie.
Is that Mark? He sounds okay if that's Mark.
Yeah.
With the first look, golfer 2.
And now that I've already said one thing, I might as well. So I'm hoping that you got the same text message that I got. Your husband is en route. They have left. They're leaving. Elvis is leaving the building. I told him to be safe. They said they were only taking 2 12-packs of beer in the car home, so that it'd be okay. Did not say that part. That part's not true, but the rest of it's true. Brenda responded to you were talking about.
Oh, I was telling her that one thing I learned from going to the tournament was that I don't need to go to one again.
That's not what you said at all. What are you saying? She's like,
I
we're going again when there's not
Oh,
going.
I would go once in a while, but I like being at home with you.
Okay. Yes.
Well, I want a fireball shot.
See, Mark, he sounds okay, but it sounds like he's acting up.
Golfer 2, a shot.
It's a shtick.
And that's not even what I said to Brenda. I didn't say I wouldn't go back to the tournament. I said one thing the tournament has taught me is that I like being at home.
Golfer 1 on tee.
I love living in my cave.
Look at that backspin. Golfer 1 trying for birdie.
Wow. It's hurting me, Jesse.
Ready at the tee. It's golfer 2.
You want to go?
I'm ready. Anytime
All right.
you walk away from us. I text you a blowjob, yes.
Jeez, now we're talking about blowjobs? Holy
I know.
shit.
See, where am I? I should be there.
Her dad's there and she just said the word blowjob?
Oh my. Hunchi. Wow. Jeez.
Dennis Hobart finished -18 with 4 missed putts. It's sad when you talk about how Monu.
Oh, when you talk about how many?
Wow, the Golden Tee commentary is really good right now. This is like as crazy as it's been. I like it. And I'm glad I'm not part of this conversation there, or the topic of it.
Yes, my mom passed away 3 years ago. Bobby too, less than that is the opposite. Less than he is an extrovert for sure.
Grab the
People
putter
always
in
think that
front,
I'm an
it's a long
extrovert.
ways away.
And when I get in front of
Down the
people,
tee
I
shot
can be an
of
extrovert.
golfer 1.
But that's what I do. But
Dennis Hobart, how many missed putts instead of how much GSP you get? Sorry, hit send instead of down.
well, that's like, see, Dennis, that's just normal for me. I expect to talk about my more missed putts than my great shot points. But 18, you still ended up at 18, still not bad. But like that first game, I was on track to shoot like 23, 24 maybe, and blew it from like hole 14 or 15 all the way to the end, basically, to finish 19.
Golfer 2 with the blade.
I got through the temple. Look.
Golfer 2, looking for a birdie.
No pants?
On tee now, golfer 1.
Yeah, my Ed is.
He came back with no pants
Oh,
on?
jeez. My Ed is so good with people. He's so good around people that people think he likes being around people, but he doesn't.
Some people. I could be that person. And there's times where I like to be that person, but you can be introverted and extroverted.
Yeah, introvert.
Golfer 1 with an eagle putt. Golfer 1 has this for birdie.
I was definitely afraid to go in front of a class. They made me. They said, "Oh, you're gonna be good." So apparently, I had a showman thing in me, but I am engaged like that. Like my classes are 3 hours long, and those 3 hours fly by, and we have a good time. Well, my real face-to-face classes, my WebEx classes, I don't even try to go for 3 hours. It's a terrible format. Anyway, but yes, you can be introverted and extroverted. And I actually first learned about that from a psychology professor, one of my favorite professors, Professor Papini. And I took behavioral psychology with him. It was a great big lecture hall, and he was a great teacher. Whenever he talked about whatever it was on. He used his.
Are you serious? I have no words. Mother always taught me that if I don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
What did I miss?
I don't know.
What did I miss?
I don't know. What did we miss, Dennis?
Are you serious? I have no words. Are you talking about the commentary? I don't. Maybe I'm missing that. I'm not putting it all together. Anyway, Professor Papini, though, great guy. He would use his kids for an example all the time.
You said mouth has no pants on.
That's what. Yeah, they said he came back with no pants. I'm not sure. I have to rewind it. I'm not sure I'm putting it all together right, but.
Oh, I get Dennis now. He's saying he has nothing to say because he has nothing nice to say about having no pants on.
What I'm piecing together, at least what I'm making up, is that he left with no shirt on to go get fireball shots, and they were saying he should be putting his shirt back on before he comes back, and he came back without his pants on, and then there was talk about a blowjob for a minute. I don't know what has happened.
Dennis, oh bar, you got me, Hunchi.
Anyway, this Professor Rapini, I'm finishing this damn story, as boring as it might be. This guy made an impact on me, and I would go talk to him at his office, and he'd always have his door closed, and it was like he wasn't there. But he would come in, and he told me that when he's with students, he's extroverted, but he was very introverted otherwise. And at that time, I didn't necessarily see myself like that, but I learned, like, after I teach a lot of classes, and so when I have time off of school, like summer, I can just spend in my cave.
In your pool too?
Or in my pool, away from all that. But I enjoy people, Hunchi. You can't mischaracterize it. I couldn't.
Dennis, oh bar, sorry, Ed. Enough about him. Congratulations to your husband, Brenda.
We can go back and we can have Golden Tea Sussex clip night and relive this. Yeah, Ed's the topic. Ed's our king tonight.
Oh, wow, Leslie, that's terrible about mouth. Leslie Warner.
He drove himself.
He followed your guys, I think. And then he had to pull off to go to the bathroom. So they parted ways, but I think they followed each other. I don't know how he's getting home. I don't know if he drove or if he rode with somebody else, but they were following. We cannot speak about what we don't officially know. Ed knows those details, though, I bet. Or at least more of those details.
Golfer 2 stands before the ball.
Betcha. Oh, no. Get a huge bounce ball. Thank you.
Oh.
Whew.
There's a shorty.
Fun times. It's like we've still been at the tournament even though we left.
Golfer 2 with a shot at eagle. It drops in.
Ooh, look.
Ooh. Oh, leopard something. What is it?
That's one of those Mexican wrestler masks. Mexican
Golfer 1,
wrestling.
ready to hit.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't really know if that's accurate story here of what's going on.
So yesterday I made this shot pretty nice. Let's see if the same thing happens.
That bruised a tree,
Nope.
Peter. Does
Let's
she
see
need
where
to
it
worry
no,
about the wind, Peter?
not even close.
She may need to aim just a bit to the right to account for the breeze.
I'm not gonna make it up there. Ah, damn, I'm bad at the see
Golfer
anything.
1 to hit.
I'm bad at curvy, tricksy shots.
Well, she's on, but it
Dennis
will be a long
Hobart,
putt from here.
sorry. I
Golfer
have to
1,
stop.
this to save
He's a
par.
great guy.
Golfer 1 with a bogey attempt.
I have to go back and like listen to the whole thing and see if that's really what I was hearing. Because I think they were even making excuses for him.
First off the tee is golfer 2.
Yeah, well, I just, when you get like that, I don't know, like how much of it's a shtick or if he's just that messed up. And usually those things have bad endings at some point. We'll hope that he stays lucky. Jesse.
Why did they cut off the commentary?
No, I turned down because I can't. I'm hearing it, and then I kind of golf and I miss little clips of it.
Golfer 1 at the tee.
I will go back because that part right there is very interesting. They talked about Ed and Rick Straight got to mention Brenda on the stream earlier today. Ed Rotes, first Iowan to go to his first tournament in place. They talked about it. And Rick Straight got a mention for straight line. Trying to look at your shot, Hunchi.
Golfer 2 with an attempt at birdie.
Put it right up there for me. All right, let's get to golfing.
All right. No more commentary from the tournament. We're just golfing.
New commentary. Brenda, sing us a song.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man.
All right.
Sing us a song tonight.
Up first, it's golfer 2.
See this whole. Just try to like counteract it, not hit it hard. Just kind of get it so it can line up, and then I hope.
Golfer 2.
Sometimes it's okay, but not all the time.
This is a golf
That's a
genius.
cool shot.
Right
This
here.
TV's so huge.
Golfer 1 on tee.
Going over the building.
Golfer 2 putting for birdie. In the cup.
Here's my
Ready
Oculus
to tee
Go.
it
If I
up.
could
Golfer
plug
one.
feed that into that, and then I could be in the game and just.
He has an Oculus Go, which is virtual reality goggles. And he's wondering what it would be like to plug them in and be inside this game. Sure, it would be awesome.
I could like tether myself to the machine.
Very good indeed. Golfer one, a birdie putt.
All right, my one red bogey.
Oh wow, birdies.
Next up, it's golfer two.
Your bogey looks pretty. It's red and green. It's like it's Christmas bound. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna no bogeys because it's my turn.
We're focused now. No more tournament commentary.
Focus, focus. I think that might. Let's no. All right, step Victor. All right, that's good.
Next
Lucky
up,
bounce.
golfer one. Returning to golfer two. The backspin slowed it down. Golfer one on the tee. Golfer two with an eagle attempt. Golfer one on tee.
This is a scuba shot right here, by the way.
Yep.
Scuba shot.
I never do it right, do I?
Actually, oh gosh, I can't remember his name.
Did you move your tee?
Yeah, a little bit to the right.
Like here?
Yeah, and then I kind of compensate just a sliver for the wind coming back that way. So let's try not to bounce off anything, but you're good. Something that's good. It's perfect. I would put backspin on it and hit good. Should be about right where mine was. Maybe better.
She'll be happy with this. Returning to golfer one. It was
Look at that.
definitely
She carries it right through it. Scuba. Well, the first shot. The second shot, you can't know what to do. Except I know that
Mr.
green.
Almost in first place at hole 10.
Good job, Mr. Almost. We see you.
ready to tee it up. It's golfer two.
We see you. That's not very good. Roll back down.
Golfer one is ready to tee off. Ready to hit is golfer two.
Do not want to hit that hill up, right?
You know, I don't know if Dennis has ever heard how you make your
Golfer
steaks.
one,
Tell him
on
about
tee.
the reverse sear.
We're reverse searing steaks. In the wintertime, which lasts for about 6 months here, there are some brave souls who grill in their garages or out on the patio, but I'm not that kind of griller. So, but I discovered the best way to make steak is reverse searing it in the oven. So I set the oven 225. Thick steaks, and I'll start at 40 or 45 minutes, and I'll check the temperature. And anyway, if you slow cook them that way, and then you sear them off after that, but you don't need to rest them, and they'll be perfectly cooked throughout the entire thing.
It's delicious.
And it's pretty easy, actually.
Golfer two trying for birdie.
In fact, with the grill, since the reverse sear is so effective, I'll reverse sear them in the oven in the summer sometimes, and then fire up the grill as hot as it can go, just sear them off. But that's
Waste of
kind of a
charcoal.
waste of charcoal, but not this summer though. This summer I plan to be spending most of it on my patio, my pool. And we will be barbecuing a lot.
He said he's going to try it.
Yeah, and message me if you want just those simple instructions. And you know, depending on what temperature you want your meat, that's where you want to be.
You like medium rare?
Anyway,
Did I hit
It'll
something?
be tough to spin it out of this stuff.
it's an easy method. Or just look up on Google reverse sear oven. There's a couple variations, but it's basically you're just slow cooking the steak and then searing it off. And before I started doing that, I can make good steak, but it's never all the way even through the whole thing. But this method, it's cooked evenly. Rather than you have to wait till you get to the inside of it to finally get to the temperature that you.
Yeah. That is, I didn't even think about that. When you cut into the edges, it's still medium rare instead of waiting to get to the middle to be medium rare.
Because it's hard to evenly cook a steak on high heat like that. So, I mean, you can take it, you can kind of reverse sear. You can reverse sear on your grill. You get your grill, you control your temperature at that same temperature, and you indirectly leave the steak on. You could do it that way too, but it's wintertime. In the summer, that will be what I will do. I'm going to use mine. Plus, it's also just, it's easy because you can stick it in your oven and do things, and you don't have to be watching it and flipping it. And the sear, 2 minutes on each side. High heat, you're good. Golden. Tea. You have to now, anytime you say the word golden, you have to follow it shortly after tea. It's a new rule that I made up. That's not going to the green.
That clipped the
We'll
hedges.
visit the forest.
Golfer 1 at the tee. Golfer 2.
Oh yeah. I have picked a bush to get behind.
It looks like a lovely book.
To completely screw me over. Yeah. It's okay. I'm okay. Go in the hole from the bush. Oh, what would it be?
Ready at the tee. It's golfer 1, golfer 2. This putt is for birdie.
Jesse and I went for a walk yesterday. We walked down to the river and sat on the benches by the river, and it was nice. But it was a little windy, so, but the sound of the water because of the wind was nice, lapping against the shore.
I'm so tempted to be turning back the tournament thing.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Put your headphones on. I don't want to hear it.
It might do it.
Golfer 1 for birdie with this putt. Golfer 2
All right.
is ready to tee off. Let's watch the
You're
tee
fine, I'll
shot
just skip
of
you.
golfer 1.
There's something else that's it's fine with you.
I'm not. Oh, I shouldn't have tried that with the driver.
Golfer 2 up at the tee.
Now I'm stuck there.
Back to the talented golfer 1.
Yeah. I think somebody's texting me. Ed told us good luck on our games.
I tried to get over that with the driver. It didn't work.
Try not to go at that if the wind's not going the right way.
Golfer 2 on the tee.
I've gotten screwed by myself doing that. So
Golfer 2 up at the tee. Golfer 1 to strike the ball.
Nice. Right on the green.
Next up,
yes,
golfer
medium
2.
rare.
Golfer 1.
That's how we do
this
it.
one for par.
So I set the timer in this case for these stakes. It's probably about an inch and a half, maybe a little more thick. 45 minutes, I'll check them. I'm looking for them to be
now on tee.
115, no more than a 120, and I'll take them out. You don't even have to rest them this way. You can go right to your pan to sear or your grill. If you're grilling, you'll want to take them off the grill and rearrange your grill and get your coals as hot as they could go after that low slow, and boom. I mean, the thing with the grill is it adds the extra. I'm a charcoal griller. If you're gonna grill, get the flavor. I have the coolest. I have the deluxe premium Weber grill though that has the propane canister on the side of it, and it'll start up your 3 minutes or so, and my charcoal is burning. I like that thing.
Found that Stein.
I didn't
Right?
find it at Sign. That's where I bought it at. They were the ones who had the one I wanted in stock. But who's got it in stock? And for the best price.
Unbelievable.
And I really think with that grill, it was just they happened to be the closest ones that had it in the store in the color that I wanted it. That's what I would say. Tea. Bundy. Whoop.
Right through the leaves, Peter.
This slide just stinks, Jim.
So today my thing is I like to go behind big bushes. I don't know why. And I don't know why. Bushes don't seem to be trying to screw me,
Can't
so
get much better than that. On the green.
they're just freaking me out. Look at that, 15 inches.
Golfer 2 first up. Golfer 1 ready to hit.
Oh, I think a backspin right off there.
Golfer 2 now on tee. Returning to golfer 1.
This girl's magic around the green.
Golfer 2 on the tee.
I told those guys to drive safe, and Scuba told us to play well. And so then we'll hear about men traveling back from Golden Tee tournament have incident. Turns out they were watching a terrible Golden Tee stream.
Are they watching our stream while they're driving?
I hope not. Well, I mean, if they're not driving the car, they could do that. But I think there's stuff on the radio. Or turn this on, turn that on. There's like drama. It was like HBO. I'm excited though. We have this couch that it's gonna change our whole lives coming this week. It literally is a party time line of couches. And you'll see it soon. Yeah.
Wow.
Golfer 2, this left for birdie.
Oh, I see, Dennis. We are neck and neck. Well, at least on the 4. You're finished, I'm sure. But you're right there. I see you.
Golfer 1, up at the tee.
Oh. I tend to do better on Hidden Temple if I just follow the normal path of instead of trying to go tricksy shots around things. Works for me on some courses, but this one not so
Peter,
much.
she's in the fairway. Golfer 2 is ready to tee off. Golfer 1. Peter, can you believe this? Golfer 2 at the tee. Golfer 1, this putt is for birdie. Ready to tee it up, it's golfer 2.
What?
Just, it cracks me up. Because we just say silly things. Scuba and I just say silly things back and forth. And it's funny. Like, he gets it. Cracks me up. That's Ed's always got something, something wicked, not like bad kind of wicked, but he's got that. He's got his wit about him. Hey, get over it.
I thought about doing a shot like that, but then I decided
That's a scuba shot right there.
This is
I have more scuba shots on Hidden Temple than any of the other courses. So I have to get much more instruction from Coach Scuba.
Your shot and my shot is the difference of one stroke, which is all the difference in the world, and I didn't do it.
Golfer 2, ready to hit.
See, there's a scuba shot right here, but Heisenberg doesn't do it because when Heisenberg tries to do it, he hits something.
I know, that's what happens to me every time. Not
But
just this
there's
one.
a scuba shot right here. Hit that tree. I don't know. I want it to end up over to the. I'm not gonna blow my semi-decent game now, but there is a way there, and I've watched them do it, and I'm just not good enough to do it the right way yet. That's okay. We'll take the slightly longer route. All right. Yeah, there's, like I said, I know I've been given scuba advice on this hole, and Tommy D also. Same advice. And they told me exactly, like, do this, and I whammed right into the, it came right back at me, I think the first time.
Returning to golfer
But
2.
they both made it through there. It's Heisenberg thing. That gonna go? Go? Good to go. It's probably not wise. There's a tree up there. We cleared the tree. Can we get up? Up?
Golfer
Well,
1 from the tee box. Over to golfer 2.
Ooh.
That's how you do it.
6 iron. Turn
Ready
itself on.
at the tee. It's golfer 1.
Why does mine never work? What did I do? It didn't take my backspin.
Look watch the shot.
You just pushed it out with no
Oh
back.
well.
Well,
Oh well. That was pretty funny. I did it, but it didn't register.
Oh, that never happens to me. Only when I'm trying to maybe go to A. Not long back.
That made the green.
Well, I was trying to go to
Yeah,
A.
look, you
Golfer
recovered.
1
I
on
was
the
trying to
dance
go to
floor.
A.
Yeah, but you weren't
That's
looking
what
at your
happened.
golfer. You
I
were
know.
seeing that your club wasn't going back.
I know.
Nice.
It's called inattentive golfing. And in the Golden Tee world, you get a citation for that, don't you? It's like, they write it. That's every time I use a driver on the green when I don't mean to, I get a citation.
Golfer 2 hits first.
Here's this damn hole. 204. 2 to 2. And in theory, we're lined up for this one. Ah, you
That
go
one
hit.
too long, Jim.
Give me the good bounce, thank you. There's the good and the bad bounce.
On
Knock
tee
off the
now,
wall.
Golfer 1.
Getting out of the hole is still another issue for Heisenberg.
Golfer 2
Yeah, look
putting
at
for
that. Oh,
birdie.
jeez. That was a potential for Heisenberg to like stroke limit.
Ready to tee
Yes.
off.
Yes,
It's golfer
Forrest.
1.
Yep, we're gonna move the right.
Oh God, stay on. Dang.
Golfer 1 putting again.
He's typing, so I will just
I'm
go.
good.
Oh, look how
It's
good
golfer
you're
2.
doing.
I'm just like, let's see if I can totally screw you on the last hole. Let's see if I can do that to you, Heisenberg. Whatever. This is also a scuba shot. We'll see. I overshoot sometimes like that. Yeah, but that's a scuba shot, and that can work. But
Teeing it up for the
I should have
last
stuck
time
with the
today,
first
it's
one.
Golfer 1.
It's not scuba's fault.
Golfer 2.
And I hate this shot. So I did thank you, Hunchi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh my. Oh my. Look at the wind. Jeez. I don't like it at all. Man.
Could be trouble, Jim.
Whatever. Just stay up there and not bounce off something and
Golfer
go in the
1
water.
on tee at the finishing Golfer 2, needing this for par.
And bogey.
On the tee for the final lap. It's Golfer
Thanks,
1.
Hunchi.
Golfer 2 with a bogey putt.
Oh. Hey, I'll take it. 20 under, while typing on the computer and chatting.
And now
I'll
the
take it.
final tee shot.
He
of
played
Golfer
20
1.
under while listening to the tournament commentary. That's pretty good.
That cracked me up at first. Thanks, Dennis. You're right there. You were. Let's make sure you look at this.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my
She's
God.
turned over a
You can
new
go in the
leaf.
water.
She'll be lucky to hit the ball from this line.
My ball's all clean now.
Oh, my.
Ooh.
Trouble here,
Oh,
Peter.
all right.
It's better than a draw.
How did that happen?
That's a nice
And
shot
that,
to the green
and then
there.
that.
Golfer 1 will be putting.
All right, 8 under on Hidden Temple's pretty good for me. All right, you came in second, Mr. Almost third place. Woo woo! I'm in 5th place, just above all the DNFs as usual.
Those are very important people. Look, Bogey, Hunchi, look how good you're doing. She should have been typing text. Watch, let's see.
Do you want me to play with you guys, or you just want to
Why
play?
wouldn't she?
All right.
We're going to Forest, Hunchi. Thank you, thank you. Hey,
It's
we're all in
check-in
there. We
time.
can all see each other's name on the same board. Terry's at Rich's for the next couple days, so it'd be nice to have Rich come in here and play with us.
Jim and Peter are at the first tee of
See?
Forest Knoll
Dennis
Golf
wants you to
Club.
play too.
All I can say is hit him hard.
No, she thinks
hit 'em
she's gonna
straight,
escape
and
to
hit 'em
go
win.
get
Golfer
dinner
1
ready, but
ready to
I'm
hit.
pretty sure the oven still is bit, and we're no.
Picturesque drive that was.
Once you take them out from the reverse sear, you don't have to worry about them. You can just set them aside, or you can sear them right
The
then.
breeze is light and right at her.
They are already rested.
Needed a
They've
little
been
more
rested.
mustard.
Golfer 2 from the tee box.
They're relaxing right now.
Golfer 1
Yeah.
putting for birdie.
25.
In the hole.
Good job, Hunchi. Gonzalez. Whole group there. All right. I don't see Dennis yet, but there's lots of room here. Hopefully we
Ready
can
to
hit
tee
the
off.
same one.
It's golfer 2.
But if not, we know that works.
That'll play. Leaves a nice lie in the fairway.
See, I see like George Washington's head up there for some reason. When I put the ball, then that's his eyeball. It's like a quarter. Look at it when you're up there.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, see?
Like a silhouette.
And from farther,
Yeah.
I see George Washington. I don't know.
What's that? Do you have music playing?
It's the stream something.
Do you hear that?
Yeah. Oh no, that's the timer.
Oh.
Hold on. It's fine.
Anything you want me to do?
No. It's recalibrating. I'm thinking, what was I going to do with this?
Jim, it won't make it.
I'll take it.
Golfer 2 for birdie with this putt.
All right, you're on. I got to go take the temperature.
When I was up in the kitchen, he asked me if I could turn the oven on and get the steaks out earlier, way earlier. And then when I'm in the kitchen, I can't hear him yelling down here all the time because it's like right above instead of, anyway. And I heard something about a thermometer. So when I was all done, I brought the thermometer down to take his temperature on his forehead. And he's like, no, the meat thermometer. So I thought that was funny. I thought he wanted his temperature taken from being in the tournament. Oh. Makes sense to me.
Golfer 2 on tee. Back to golfer 1.
Talk about aim. That was right on it.
Next up, it's golfer 2. Golfer 1 with the putter. Birdie in 3 strokes. On tee now. It's golfer 2.
Thank you.
What you do?
I told them the story about the bringing the thermometer down and taking your temperature instead of you wanted the meat thermometer.
I just said she was getting stuff ready so that it'd be easy to put the steaks in.
Yeah.
And I said, and she's like, do you need anything else? I'm like, yeah, put the thermometer out.
And I heard the word thermometer and brought down. And Brenda said, I would have thought the same thing. She said, LOL. And I took his temperature then since I brought it down. Why not?
97.3. I'm not even alive. I'm still warming up to be human. 87.3. 188-2300 Empire. Jeez. Got this thing wonked all the way over there. Eek. Eek.
Ow.
Always goes over. No matter what I do here, almost always go over. But yeah, it was the right direction. Needed to slow down a bit. Oh, girl.
Golfer 2 on the dance floor. Nice work for the birdie.
I'll take it. All in one, Hunchi.
I still don't see Dennis in our contest, though.
Did you say something? I missed
Ready
it.
to tee
No.
off.
First
It's
hole
golfer
missed
1.
putt. You might just not be showing up on the list yet. Maybe. So weird though that we could have a whole. It was just you and me, Hunchi and I. You'd think it would put other
In
people. right in.
Canada's Beach, I know. What
I'm
the
not
heck
gonna
was
lie,
that?
That wasn't so good.
You didn't
Golfer
eat your
2.
spinach.
Now on tee. Golfer 1.
Gotta get my voice back. Lost my voice.
Watch this one back up.
And definitely
Golfer
not
2
cool.
is ready to tee off. Golfer 1 putting for par.
This is pretty good. Three super spread.
Oh, Dennis 295-7145. No, that's our contest. I'm
Oh.
asking him what.
295.
Next up,
Someone.
golfer 2.
It's okay. Tennis can play one round and still come back and get to this one, maybe, like he did the first one. A warm-up round. All right, what do we got? 4. Trying to go. How? 134. Doo-doo.
And he made it
Stay
on.
right there. Oh my God! I do it to
Golfer
myself
2
every
this
time.
left for par.
Jesse's not only just in the path, but she's also
Golfer
in front
1
of us.
first up.
Archie. You know that every time I come by, then you'll get attention.
If you're going to hit a tree, you want to hit the soft part.
Next up, golfer 2. Over to golfer 1. Golfer 2 up at the tee. Back again to golfer 1.
Oh,
And now the tee shot of golfer 2. Golfer 1.
Not
Jeez.
good.
Ready at the tee. It's golfer 2. Over to golfer 1.
Right off
Oh.
the flagstick.
Ooh, Hunchi always right on track.
Golfer 2. Ready to hit.
You
Golfer
did that a
1
few
with
times
a
last
bogey
night.
putt.
I did it several times last night hitting the flagstick.
I don't know that you're on target. It's just a speed thing.
Golfer 2 up at the tee.
I'm blowing 8-foot putts, so whatever. It's okay. Heisenberg understands. And this shot, I always like to baby the shot. I like to go up this way. I babied it too
I
much, but I
expect a
like
clean shot
like
here.
to-
That's a perfect lie.
to go down there just a little bit more, but not too far down there. But this is not quite where I was hoping to be. But
Peter, what's your
But-
impression?
we all know
He
you
needs
can
a
get up
full
on that
club,
green
bub.
too. Ooh,
Back again to
no
golfer
bite needed,
2.
but-
From just outside the
All
green.
right, let's see. So
This guy's magic around the greens.
hit it further left. It's up there too. Like,
Yeah, Dennis, you're gonna have to play your game quick and then try to come back in and get in this
play
one.
3 games
Two
or
on
one
tee.
probably.
Golfer 1
He probably
at the
does
tee.
play 3 games. He's read a book by the time we finish. He brings a novel with him to the golf matches.
Oh,
Through the
shit.
foliage.
Oh, shit, where's
Golfer
it
2
going?
on the tee.
What are you doing, man?
Back to golfer 1. I think a leaf slowed it down. Golfer 2 up at the tee. Golfer 1.
It'll take a
Oh,
delicate
nice.
stroke
I'm
here,
never
Jim.
getting out of here. Oh, woo!
There you
Ready
go.
at the tee. It's golfer 2.
She's back. I can see her ball again.
And now golfer 1.
Good
That's a
one.
way to finish
Good
it out.
par. You saved it. It looked rough. It looks good. God, look at North Richland zipper wrestlers. Just on fire there.
Golfer 2 from the tee box.
What the heck's going down? What the heck?
Don't do what I did.
We'll try not to, Hunchi. I don't know. It's not a great, not a great setup. It's wonky. You said it's a bit wonky. Hey. See, I'm just wonky in a different direction. Come on, come down. Yeah. Probably have the same outcome as you, Hunchi.
Golfer 2, a birdie putt.
I'm sure he's ready to come home. He has killed his bounty, and he will bring it home to you. I've been chatting him off and on through this thing. And he's stalled. He's very collected. I think he's a little nervous today, but
Golfer 2 is ready to tee off. With the first look, it's
I'm
golfer
impressed.
1.
Hunchi and I can say we met the man, the myth, the legend, Scuba. Scuba Steve. Scuba. Scuba.
Wow.
Wow.
Golfer 2 up at the tee. Golfer 1 looking for a birdie.
Zipper wrestler. Fishmaster Mike.
Golfer 2 on the tee.
I like names. Call of Duty, same thing. Call of Duty people, or Xbox people, much more extreme. Like, I think you see crazy names here. I mean, there's sometimes where I sit looking at like, why, where in the world, why would you give yourself that name? Again, with a wonky. Heisenberg's gonna do something dumb here, but he's gonna do it anyway.
How about that shot?
Oh, cool.
Golfer
Wow.
2. This for
I think
birdie.
I've only come ahead of Skipper once or twice, and I attribute it to he must have been feeling that well that day. I have not seen Skipper in a contest recently.
Golfer 1 ready to hit.
Do it, Hunchi. I talked to him today or yesterday. For a minute. You have no choice now, Brenda.
Too much.
Next up, it's golfer
You have no
2.
choice now. We're coming for you.
Talented
We're gonna have a good time. You're on my list of things to do soon. Hey, but I was out there
Oh
in a
shit!
public place for 3 hours
Golfer 2
in the
on
last
tee.
year. So
Golfer 1.
That's in the deep grass.
ooh,
That'll draw
go in.
closer.
On tee now. It's
Shot.
golfer 1 with a putter for par.
Okay.
You're
Aw,
covered
we
up.
have Brenda Snow. She thinks we're good people.
Just you. She hasn't seen Hunchi's dark side yet. That's going to the woods too. I'm
Not
Heisenberg,
good
eh?
at all. Hitting from a terrible eye.
too much. Oh, get up there, get up there.
He's in the short grass off the fairway.
Peter, it's in.
And most contests, not only, when I was a skipper, like I said, I know for sure one contest, but my best one ever, that Oakwood one, Skipper was in that. He scored 28 under as well, but I had more great shot points than I told you. Brad played like 8 times till he got enough great shot points to beat me that game. But usually when I see Skipper in the contest, he ends up in first. Which is good. If you want anyone to be in first, you want Skipper. Skipper name up there. 215. This. I have been screwing this hole up lately, and I'm gonna screw it up now. Yes, he is.
Golfer 1 from the tee box.
Oh, yeah. Yes, thank you for the reminder. We just looked at that last night, and this will be my chance to try to check that out. I know there's a way, and sometimes we do the dumbest thing, like the dumb thing. We don't look around. We need to start looking around. There's a way, and then not being fearful and figure out the right clubs to go over things that you know you can go over. All right, 38. We need 28. We got 6 going left. Blah blah. Too much.
Remarkable. Golfer 1 from the tee box. Golfer 2 with this for birdie.
Oh, and the steaks, perfect temperature. And now they're fine. They'll sit there until they get seared, which will heat them right back up to a good temperature. I do cover them with foil when I take them out, so keep the riffraff off. Excellent. Right. Oh, North Richland Hills. The person was killing it, but now the score has come back to earth.
Golfer 1.
Put it in, Hunchi. Makeable. Do it. Hello.
Great shot. She's putting. Golfer 1 for birdie with this putt.
Good shot. Try.
Next up, golfer 2.
Oh, this. I don't like any of these. I don't like it. Cleared the
There's a
tree.
nice little checkup.
No points.
Golfer 1 ready to hit.
If it would have stopped, maybe.
Golfer 2, a birdie attempt. Golfer 1 on the tee.
And did you move your tee to get it to clear the tree? I think so, right?
I didn't go that way. I went the other way.
Really?
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Bench. Hello, Michael. Remember
Yes.
Mike and Liz?
Yes.
We'll say hello.
Hi. Sorry, I'm focusing on my golf shot. And hello.
You caught us in time for this, which I think Dennis probably knows. The steak's out of the oven. This Hunchi and Heisenberg's. It's our short stream for the night, unless I come back. But I'm thinking not. How are things going, Michael? How is your wife? How are your children?
Golfer one.
How is the
This,
universe?
A par putt.
Yeah, how's it going?
How's it hanging, man?
Golfer two on the tee.
What happened to those days? How's it hanging? Of course, you probably never had those days, Hunchi. Well, that was the thing. I'm sure it came from somewhere behind it. A lot of windows.
That's right where you want to be.
I want. So that I can go in the water.
At the tee.
I don't want to go in the sand and the water.
With club in hand, it's golfer
It's
two.
in the fairway. It just looks weird. I'm wearing flippers just in case. You know. 239, 220. Okay. Now stay right by the pen. No.
Golfer one on tee. Golfer two. How about that
Nice
shot?
eagle. Whoa, punch it in.
My 6-iron.
Ready at the tee. It's golfer one.
My 6-iron's my 6-shooter.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna try your shot, but
Well, why wouldn't you?
because I'll end up in the sand. Which way did you move your tee?
That way, but not that far. I'm going to do whatever you want, but if you can get your ball up there and not in the sand.
And did you,
Thank you. And then I did an A1, basically. I mean, not quite, though, like partial.
oh
Yeah,
shit.
That's it, right there. Not as hard as I hit it, but you're okay.
Good. I ended up doing good, but my hand got caught on the wheel on the trackball because I have swam.
Yeah, but now the wind's pumping hard against you. You probably want to club up. Well, yep. And hit it normal.
Oh, shit, I did it again.
Go ball.
Holy shit.
Hunchi, you slimy.
It's swam.
Yeah. You have to get a skipper glove.
I do, or something. I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know if I told Dennis this. I don't know if I told him the Sussex and my glove fears.
Amazing backspin, Peter. Golfer one, putting for par.
I figured out that, I started out playing with my Skipper Ripper Glove of Power, and I played with it for so long that if I try not to play with it, like, I don't know, I'm so used to the way the ball feels with having this extra little padding on my palm. And then at the Golden Tee thing, all these people there, and I'm looking, I'm like, didn't see anybody with a glove, and I'm like, did I? But I wore it. Oh yeah, I think I did. The guy I played with,
Putting his glove on. And you were like, hey, you have a glove.
I had my glove on regardless. And when I've graduated, we've got a number 2 gloves, identical glove, but new glove. New glove for new love. The other one got to be like a baseball glove. You call hard, and then you have to work it back to soft. I was conscientious though about it.
On On tee now. It's golfer 1. Here again is golfer 2.
Mike say anything?
There's a bit of wind to the left, Jim. You have to start the ball right of the target here.
Getting it. Try it. All right. 198-ish. Let's not go. I like this. I don't like that pin there. There's no room to. It's going over or not far enough. I don't know. Maybe I'll do this and put nothing on it and hope. Hope. Just go up there. Some release maybe could help. It's good though.
Golfer 1 ready to hit. Golfer 2 looking at a birdie. Drain that one. Golfer 1 from the tee box.
Oh, don't hit that too hard. That's neat. So I always baby it.
Missed
See
the
how far it
fairway,
went?
but
He
that's
went to
fine.
88. Oh, looks like people are
I've seen worse,
evacuating.
but this
Maybe
is
it's
not
all
where you
about
wanna
over.
be. Perfect shot. Oh my goodness.
Golfer 2 at the tee.
Let's get people play. Now, the worst thing that could happen on this hole is getting tangled up in those
Ready
trees
to
on
tee
the
it up.
drive,
Golfer 1.
which puts you in the water.
Golfer 2, a chance for eagle.
Nope.
Ready
Damn
to tee
bendy
off.
putt.
It's golfer 1. Golfer 2, a nice birdie opportunity.
The bendies, Hunchi, they get there.
Golfer 1 on tee.
They get the best of me sometimes. Mark's back on commentating.
My hand is not wanting to hit this
What?
trackball tonight.
Peter, what do you
So I
think?
have some
A
nights
7
like that
iron
for
with a
some
little
reason. I
backswing
can't. I don't know what it
might work
is.
Look, we're gonna honor Scuba all over the street.
She'll be putting. Golfer 1 looking at a birdie. That's in the cup.
Oh my.
First up.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Boom.
Yeah, they have to change the name now from Straight Line Social Club to the Scuba Squad. Mm. Sometimes I get it over to the left enough
Drives it
where I
right up
like
the
it,
alley.
not that.
Golfer 1 at
I've
the
also
tee.
been over in those trees. I visited them. Oops.
Over
nice
to
trees.
golfer 2.
So I've
On the
rendered it so
short
that
grass.
I'm not going to try to make it up there now because I didn't go far enough to the left. And probably hit that tree too. But if you end up where I just ended up, then go for the
And
for
now
the
the
left.
tee shot of golfer 1.
Like, get away from those trees. That green slants way to the Left. There.
Golfer 2.
A good lie, right in the fairway.
Still, it's still not pretty. I probably will end up in the water doing it this way. Yep, I could get up there. Shit. I
This
thought it
won't be
would.
fun at all from here.
But I also thought there was a
Golfer 1
possibility it
is
wouldn't.
ready to tee off.
Could have gone with the other club.
Back again to golfer
Shit,
2.
Hunchi. Did that to myself. Oh my.
It's on, and it's close.
Yeah,
Golfer 1
I
up
blew
at the
this
tee.
hole real bad.
Golfer 2 for bogey.
Oh.
Golfer 1 ready to hit.
See, we were in before. We knew how well it was going to do. I've been putting up scuba images for a while.
Those leaves won't help.
Oh,
Good shot.
better than it. No, I'm in the sand, but better than in the water. It was right through those
If
trees.
you had cleared that, you'd have been lined up.
I know. That was what I was trying to
Peter,
do.
Any
But
comments on the wind?
She's got a heavy wind at her back.
Just
Should
don't
see
do
some
what I
added
did, and you'll be
distance
fine.
here.
You can get at least 5. Do not use the short club. Go with that club.
why? Even though there's wind?
I went into the water. Do whatever you want. I take no responsibility.
Oh, you're
Ribbon
right.
trees,
Why is the wind a liar?
It's golden tea. I'm still doing better, to be honest. Still got that. Nope.
Whoops. That's not good.
Scrap that.
It's buried in the tall grass, Jim.
I canceled that last. You know, it's funny. I have this overlay on my screen right now that I didn't even mean to have.
Oh shit.
I'm just now noticing.
Golfer 1 with the bitter taste of double bogey at
Oh my
hand.
god.
Golfer 1 with the blade.
Oh no. Hold on, let me try to fix this. Okay. We're
Ready
taking away
at
the
the tee.
70s
It's golfer 2.
because I didn't actually light it up to that. I didn't mean for it to be shot. Whatever.
You
240.
just noticed that now? I thought that was intentional.
Well, it was, but I mean, it can be, but I didn't have it aligned to it perfectly.
I always noticed that. I thought you had intent, so I just didn't say anything.
Into what?
I thought it was intentional that you wanted it like that.
Like what?
Like that TV screen. with
I
the
did.
birds.
You can't. I do have that there. Hunchy, listen to me. I do have that option there, but I have not made it so that it covers up all the area that it needs to for this particular version. And I had it was not like that before.
Oh.
I have to give Hunchy the tutorial. I keep trying to teach her just how to turn the keys to the stream.
Mm-mm. You don't want me being the director of your stream.
Okay, 240. Well, let's calculate. Hunchy. We know what you're trying to do. Distract. Ooh.
Golfer 1 on
One
tee.
more little hop, it'd be all the way down to the green.
Golfer 2 to hit.
Yeah, I'm not going to make this. Okay. Yeah, so maybe I
Golfer
should have
1
6
at the
iron.
tee. Golfer 2,
Blah, blah.
this for par.
Good par.
The par. I don't want a par. I want a
Ready to
parfait.
tee off. It's golfer 1.
Oh,
With
you're
club
right.
in
That's
hand,
exactly
it's
where,
golfer
almost
1.
exactly where I ended up. A little further.
Should I 6-iron or par or putt?
It's just because I do stupid putts, so I don't know.
Oh, I'll just putt it. Oh, I should have not.
Golfer
Oh
1,
my
putting.
goodness.
Escapes with a par.
That just happened.
And now the tee shot of golfer 2.
Just suit.
Wow, that one just kept going. Next
There you
up,
go.
golfer 1.
There you go.
Golfer 2. On the green, it's time to putt.
I decided not to put
Ready at the
anything
tee.
on
It's
it,
golfer
so I
1.
didn't come short. A little further than I wanted.
Golfer 2
Heisenberg
needs
can
this
miss this.
for birdie.
All right, let's just hold on.
Let's watch the tee shot of golfer 1.
Can't do a hole-in-one here.
If you're hitting 200 miles per hour and do a C3, somehow you could. Wait, are you seeing this? Was Dennis not in this one?
Returning
Did
to
you get in
golfer
this
1.
yet?
I
From
don't
a
know. I
favorable
didn't.
lie.
We can look.
I know he wasn't, but. Get the hole.
Nope.
Yeah, bounce off the hill, come back.
Golfer 1.
She's almost dancing, Jim.
Golfer 1 is putting. She got a par.
I let all those guys from Gonzales, Louisiana beat me.
Ready at the tee. It's golfer 2.
Yeah, you. I thought maybe you, if you finished that, you might have tried to get back into this, but I didn't see it. It's okay. 297. Wind's blowing against us, Hunchi. The wind blows against us. Oh, that's in the tree.
Trim
It's
in
in
the
the
trees,
water.
Jim.
Oh, it's not in the water. If it's gonna be in the tree, I'll take
At
it.
the tee.
Man.
And now to golfer 2.
Usually, if I hit the tree, I go in the water. All right, one time. From the rock, going down. Don't. It's gonna happen.
And it's on. Ready at the tee. It's golfer 2 looking at birdie.
Don't hit the tree.
All right.
Which means you should push it out. Actually,
Ready to
push
tee
it out
off.
to the left.
It's golfer 1.
I don't think I really did. I was trying to go for just a
I'm
little
not
bit.
even gonna try to go for it.
What?
You think I should?
You should totally get up there. You don't Heisenberg it.
All right. Tell me. Go here.
You could go there. I was trying to do come around it with more of an A1-ish, but you don't have to cut as.
So I don't
far.
need to move the T?
Yeah, you can. Do it how you want to.
Where do I move the T?
You can go out wherever you feel most comfortable to cut the ball back over there and get around the trees to the left. Which, if you go over there, you don't have to worry so much about the trees in front of you. Hit the flyby button. You want to push it just a little bit out to the left, maybe, but you want to pull it back into the right. Die T.
So do an A1? Oh.
If you do an A1 and look at it, I mean, you're going that way, but just a slight. You're over the trees. You're good. You're golden tee. Look at that.
Golfer 1.
Carried you onto the green.
An eagle.
Oh, and then I blew my
Oh.
eagle.
About to
Never
blow.
again. No more.
That's a birdie.
You did exactly what I would have hoped to have done the first time. Then you missed it.
Golfer 2. Now
Oh,
on tee.
your favorite hole.
Oh yeah, don't forget 18. The 18th
All
hole
right.
we need to look at. Dennis has offered a potential solution. 102, 92. Windy. Jeez. All right, we'll take our time there. Yeah, I'm just trying to come up with some calculation of keeping this up there. Last night, oh man, I was up there. My ball was stalled, and then went back down. I thought it was gonna be okay. It's the worst is when the announcers tell you it's on the green, and then it rolls off into the water. All right, 102. Well, that wind is coming. 92. Yeah, this hole. The pin last night, it was up there, and when they put it over on these edges, it's a whole other thing. Shit, I didn't even mean to do that.
Oh, no.
Now I have to make the best of this. Oh, maybe. Maybe we'll.
Hole in one. Hole in one.
Oh.
Oh.
Golfer 1 on tee. Golfer 2 ready to putt.
Let me see what
shot's
club
in.
you
That's a
use.
birdie. On tee now. Golfer 1.
I didn't really move it.
I know.
I put bite on it, and I hit it, I think 104 miles an hour or something. It's not hard. It's good. That could be real good. That one could go. Oh,
Golfer 1 for birdie.
shot. All right, this next hole.
All right. You want me to go first, or do you want to do it?
Golfer 2 with the
You're up.
closing tee shot.
We're looking to the left. It's by the lake.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Oh, jeez. Just a lot of trees out here, but there's a total path right there. The lake. Push it around there, maybe. Ooh. So Dennis, 3-1, I think. And I need to push it out to the left, or I could. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. I like it though.
Look at that.
Golfer 1 on tee at the finishing hole. Now hitting is golfer 2.
Stiff
I think
wind
that's
here,
about.
Jack. Better club up.
Yeah,
Or put a little
I
more
will
on.
still likely Heisenberg this, but this is the idea. Cool. I knew there was a way, that there had to be some way to get to that thing in 2. So now we have a Dennis shot. Mr. Almost shot. This shot, I just have to take full responsibility for this thing. 16 miles an hour. I'm in 268. 295, 285. That's, I don't like that. I don't like this either, but.
The
Step to the
backspin
ball.
kept it
Thank
right
you,
there.
Dennis.
Golfer 1 on tee at the
You
finishing
got
hole.
scuba shots. We have a Dennis shot.
Golfer 2 on the
Your shot
green,
shot making
trying
this
for
putt.
eagle.
Oh.
Golfer 1
Those
tees
bendy
it up
ones like
on
that.
the closing hole.
All the time.
Golfer 2 with
I
this
could have a hell of a
for
time here.
birdie.
We'll muscle that in, Dennis. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna try it now.
Oh, that's awesome. That's all I need sometimes. Somebody just to tell me, hey, dude, you know, if you look over to your left, there's a path. And I did like a variation of A1 there to go around those trees and bend it back over towards the
Did you
lake.
put anything on it, a high tea or anything?
I teed and I put bite. It actually rocked further than I thought it would, but it was good. Yeah, you're right where I was. You lined up. Now put it in the hole. Yeah.
Shit!
Peter,
Stupid
what do you make of
swamp.
this?
She'll love it if she gives it full power.
Anyway, that is perfect, Dennis.
That's not enough.
That makes my day.
Golfer
Last night, though,
1
when you said
trying
that,
for
even though I
birdie.
was like, what? I'm not going to do that from right
Hey, I
here.
still made par.
But I could see it when I looked back there. That there was, I could see there was something there.
All right, well, bye, Mom, if you're still there.
Jesse.
Bye, Dennis. Bye, Brenda. Thank you.
Bye, Dennis. Mike, I don't know if you're still out there.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you just popped in for a second. Anyway, Mom. Mom's been very quiet.
I know.
You have to call us, Mom. Tell us your story. We'll tell you about our couch that's coming. Anyway, Dennis, excellent golfing. Thank you for the tip. That was perfect way to end and play on Forest and get to that hole. And Brenda, I think that not long from now, your love will be back in the nest. And I'm sure, have a good night. So tell Ed congratulations again. The mayor is getting a town city key made for him. I think the governor will be calling you. Your mom says, bye, Hunchi. I love you guys. So Hunchi just runs off. I say bye for her. Yes. He's, I would say from my chatting with him on his road trip, he's in a very happy mood. So enjoy. And then give him shit tomorrow about COVID. Not tonight. Anyway, bye everybody. We'll be back. I'm off all week. It's spring break. I have the whole week off. Hunchy has tomorrow off. So we'll probably be here. Have a good Monday. That's it. We're out. Bye-bye.